Just arrived in Las Vegas, and on the way up here, shot some video, and it's really disturbing to see what's happening to the U.S. economy. So stay tuned. Check out the rest of this video. I'm going to show you some an outdoor shopping mall, an indoor shopping mall, one of the vacant casinos we passed coming in. There were more, but didn't have time to stop. But it's really tragic what we're witnessing take place, and we'll see what happens tomorrow in the markets. But in the meantime, check out some of the carnage that is happening right out here in the West, California, Nevada. Arriving here in downtown Las Vegas, there's people here. It's Sunday. There's people. I can't say that it's the busiest I've ever seen it. It is not. But stay tuned for the next couple days. I will be shooting video. We'll walk the shops, the Forum, the Wynn. We'll see what's going on. We'll see if there's any vacancies. We'll see if there's any casino vacancies down here. And we'll just get a vibe of what is happening with the economy here. See a lot of housing being built. So maybe everything's going to be fine. Maybe everything's going to be okay. Maybe Las Vegas won't see another housing crash like it did back in 2008. But right now, just seeing multiple casinos closed on the way down here, outdoor malls, indoor malls, absolutely demolished, just economic carnage. But look, everything looks fine out here in downtown Las Vegas, but we'll see. So stay tuned for the next coming videos, and we'll see what's happening here in Las Vegas. I'm really curious to see if it is really bouncing back, recovering. Are people spending money? Are we going to see as many people gambling, as many people shopping? I don't know. We just got here. We'll check it out. Stay tuned. So a beautiful morning here in Barstow, and got a good friend of mine with me today. We're heading out to Vegas to take care of some business. Going to be there for a couple days, bringing the camera along. And my buddy said, hey, we should stop off at the Barstow Outlet Mall here, because he was out here a while back and said the whole thing looked like it was shut down. And so we just pulled over here. And this is unbelievable, ladies and gentlemen, just absolutely shocking. I don't know how many stores are here, but it is blocks and blocks of boarded up, gated up, chicken wire over the windows, absolutely, completely decimated. This thing is gone. I don't even know if there's one store even open. It doesn't look like it. But my good friend Matt,
burned out, abandoned.
Look, anybody telling you that the economy is doing well, that retail is coming back, ought to take a ride out to the Barstow outlets here and take a look at what's going on. Everything is gone. It's like a bomb went off. It's almost like walking on a different planet when you see this. I've never seen anything this bad as we're on our way to Vegas today.
You think like a nuclear bomb went off in this place.
Yeah, no survivors.
No, it's nothing. Trash, receipts from stuff people bought.
Probably homeless people living here at night. So let's just continue. You know, I was telling Matt when we got here, I go, you know, these things, it's almost really, when you come to a place like this, it's almost educational, because there's so many people out there that believe and want to believe that everything is okay, and it's not. Take a look around.
Well, let's not forget, this is the halfway point between Los Angeles and Las Vegas. So you have, you know, hundreds of thousands of people coming through here every day.
Every day.
And stop to eat here. I mean,
you know, and I've known this guy right here for 10 years. It's a very successful guy here, thinks like I do. And, you know, it's nice to have another set of eyes and another mind here. What do you think, Matt, when you see, I mean, this is unbelievable. It's like, yeah, like a nuclear bomb went off and everything is gone. It's been vaporized. But when you see something like this, what does this tell you about the direction of this economy and where we're heading?
Well, it's depressing first off, but what it really means to me is you have two narratives. You have the Main Street narrative that everything is fine, economy is strong, and not to worry. And then when you dig a little bit deeper and you go one block away from all the bustling restaurants, this is what you see.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, obviously, when we get to Las Vegas, I'm assuming that everything's going to look fun and fine. There's going to be a lot of people there. But we're not on Main Street, and we're certainly not in Kansas anymore, ladies and gentlemen. This is just blocks and city blocks of decimation. Now, I've not been to Eastern Europe, but this almost feels like Eastern Europe after a bombing or something.
I think up in front of us looks like it's a half-completed hotel. Looks to me like it's a hotel they started to build and just abandoned.
So we have, it looks like a hotel under construction straight ahead now. Has it been abandoned? I don't know. It is Sunday, so maybe nobody's working today. But this is the crazy thing. We continue to see more commercial real estate being built, while we continue to see more and more commercial real estate just sitting at a standstill and absolutely rotting away. These buildings are rotting. Matt, I'm not a contractor, but it would seem to me that at some point these buildings are going to sit out here during another very hot summer rotting away. It doesn't seem like they're being very well taken care of. At some point, this is all going to be bulldozed.
All you can do is level this now, I think. Yeah. It's done.
So just right across the street here, yeah, you got a new hotel under construction. And what I find fascinating is that as we're driving up here, the big boats heading to, where are they going? Lake Mead? The sand rails, all the toys, brand new trucks. And you got to think how much of this is financed and what's going to happen when these credit markets begin to dry up. Matt, any comment?
I agree with you. We're just in the beginning now.
How fast this has eroded. And one day the lights are on and it's hustling and bustling and people are shopping here, and the next it's over. And how quickly it's going to happen, ladies and gentlemen. And we're going to see this happen in the stock market, where people right now continuing to buy the dips, continue to believe that the Fed is their friend, that the Fed will save them, that everything's going to be fine. The stock market is heading into a place just like these outlet malls. And this is what it's going to look like at some point. So this is the, looks like the main parking lot. And I apologize about the wind if that's picking up on this video, but this you have to see this. You have to see what's going on. This is probably the worst I have seen any type of retail shopping area, a mall, indoor, outdoor. This is done. This is incredible. The spectrum of losses that is taking place here. And now the question is, who's holding the debt? Is it one of your hedge funds? One of your banks? Who's holding the debt? So this might have been a food court. Not quite sure. Unbelievable. It's just an enormous property. Wow. Unbelievable. When you see carnage like this in the US economy, this should be a wake-up call, should be a complete red flag, a canary in the coal mine, a bellwether to what is coming. This is, I mean, I don't even have words to describe the devastation that has been done here. And I've never been here, but just look at the size of this place and what has happened. Comment down below. Have you seen anything like this in your areas? Indoor, outdoor? I've never seen anything like this. Never seen anything like this. This is the Barstow Outlet Mall. It's very, very almost ominous. Nobody here. No life. No signs of life. No signs of money. Just huge losses. Unbelievable. Just goes on and on and on. So security arrived, asked us very politely to leave, and we'll respect that, just doing their job. And obviously so many vagrants coming through here at night and whatnot, and a lot of liability, so we understand. But just more openings, areas through there, all this. I mean, all the stuff back here is gone. It's all gone. I wish we could go through the rest of this property. I didn't even take you through half of it, but security has asked us to exit the property. We'll respect that. They were very, very polite and courteous, so we're gonna respect that. But I think you get the idea of what's going on here. And again, this isn't even half. I didn't even get to walk through half of this before security showed up, but you get the gist. It's a complete nightmare. And we'll see what Vegas has to offer. But again, this is really, really tragic. How many people now don't have jobs? How many people lost their businesses? And again, who owns this property? Somebody's holding the note here, ladies and gentlemen, and somebody's obviously paying for security here. But look at this. I'm going to just take one little muster down here before we exit. It just goes on. But I'm glad we got to get a good chunk of this videoed, so you could see for your own two eyes what's going on. So there is no recovery. There is not going to be any recovery in any near future. So we're here at State Line. And just had to pull over and film this, but this is the old Buffalo Bills Casino. Many of you've probably driven by this. Many of you may have even stayed here, but it's gone. It's gone forever. I mean, just look at the size of this property. Gone. So again, it's just another reminder of how this economy has not just begun collapsing over the last 6 months or year. The economy has been collapsing for years, and many people can't admit that, won't admit that, but it's a fact. We've been watching this economy really rotting for numerous years. And we're going to continue to watch things like this take place, transpire. Restaurants, shopping centers, malls, casinos, resorts. More of this is to come, ladies and gentlemen. More is coming. Oh wow, look at this. This is, I guess, well, let's just cruise this really quick. We're now at the Prism stores here at State Line, and it's basically a giant mall, and it's shocking. Again, the economic carnage that is taking a toll everywhere. And this is just, it's unbelievable. Matt.
We're now 20 minutes outside of Nevada, Las Vegas, Nevada.
So have you ever
Half
seen,
an hour off the strip.
I mean, from what we just saw, from the outlets to this, have you ever seen an indoor mall this bad?
No, I have not. I didn't expect this.
This is, yeah, we've never been here before, but I've seen some videos on it, and we had to make a stop here, so we had to check it out, wanted to show it to all of you, but look at this. I don't know what this was. I've never been to this mall before, but it's the worst one I have ever seen. Everything is closed.
There's a Bath and Body Works over there.
There's a store that's open?
One.
Okay, we have one store open. Look at this. Look at the size of this store. The size of this thing. So there might be one or two stores open, maybe. But 99% of the stores here are gone. It's very apocalyptic, if I could use that word to explain it. Apocalyptic. Again, this is like a version of the outlet that we just left, but an indoor version where literally a nuclear bomb went off and everybody's gone, and it's very, very quiet. But I mean, look at this. It's insane. You know, you don't really know how bad things are. We can watch the television, we can listen to the news, etc. But you don't really know until you leave the house, till you get up and you actually go out and investigate this stuff yourself. I mean, cafeteria, every restaurant gone.
This is depressing.
Isn't it?
This is depressing as hell.
I mean, it can't get any worse, right?
No, this is depressing.
I mean, this is rock bottom.
I didn't expect to see this. I mean, there were cars in the parking lot, so we thought, you know, there'd be something open.
Yeah, they're probably...
This place is decimated.
Probably for the Taco Bell, but I've never seen anything like this. This just blows my mind. This is almost like it's out of a movie of some sort, but I mean, everything is gone. This is like an economic...
It's freaky. That car is like talking. It's like frozen time.
It feels like an episode of The Twilight Zone.
Yeah,
is what we're in. And there are a couple people here walking, but I think they're just doing laps, maybe getting their steps in or something, and that's all this place is good for. There's absolutely no business here. I haven't even seen one store open. Have you? Have you seen one store open? There's one store.
Bath and Body Works.
A Bath and Body Works is open. That's the only thing that Matt says was open. It's incredible. It's really, really incredible. Who owns, Matt, what is the owner of this mall doing right now?
Not making any money. He better own this place free and clear.
Yeah, I mean, commercial mortgage-backed bonds, bond investors, hedge funds, banks. We're being told everything is in good shape. Banks are safe and sound, but you know, how much of your retirement is invested in places like this? How about hedge funds invested in this type of real estate?
All you people buying into real estate investment trusts, be warned.
Yeah, this is what you might be buying into. I mean, this is an enormous mall. This is not a small mall. This thing is huge. Look at that. Huge. I would say easily 100 plus stores in this mall.
Yes, they even have like gumball.
They left the candy behind.
They left the candy behind.
This is how fast they got out of here. They just left it all behind. Matt, have you ever seen anything like this?
Never. No, I'm telling you. I'm not joking. Not one store open.
Yet we're being told that everything's okay. This is not normal. I've never, you know, we're living in a time where you don't know if your bank's gonna be open. I've never lived in a time where I went to my bank and the doors were locked. I can't even remember a time when I went to an ATM and it didn't work. This is common now. And when you come to places like this.
But don't forget, this is a natural stop-off place before you get to the strip.
Right.
Millions of people come
Every day.
through here, every month. And you can't keep a few stores open?
Oh, I bet millions pass through here every weekend.
I bet.
I mean, look at the freeway today. It's packed, but they're not shopping. They're not spending money. This mall is gigantic. I mean, look at this. Really incredible. I see no security.
Nice mall. It's actually nice the way they've done it. It's
It,
not
it
bad.
really is a nice mall.
But no longer.
It almost feels like some kind of archaeologist find where we just came upon some lost city that existed, you know, thousands of years ago. But I don't know when this mall really collapsed. Never been to it, but I saw some videos on it, and we didn't think it would be this bad. We really didn't. Could not fathom seeing anything this bad. Really incredible. Matt, this to me is a real temperature check of what we're witnessing take place daily in this economy. People are telling us that the stock market's going to continue to hit all-time highs. Homes are going to go up another 20%. What do you think? You're a smart guy.
Well, it does not give me a lot of confidence. This is what we have coming off of, what, 10 years of money printing?
$6 trillion
So
in the last 22 months.
They can't keep a place like this alive with all the money coming off the printing press. Doesn't give you a lot of confidence in what's going to be forthcoming, tell you that.
How about this? And let's close maybe with this. All the bailout money, the PPP loans, the people that got the money that didn't get the money, apparently a lot of stores here. This is the only store I see open. Michael Kors and Bed Bath & Beyond, right?
Yep.
2 stores out of all this, maybe 100 stores have shuttered. Did they not get PPP loans? What's happening?
Money's dried up, I guess.
And I don't think it's coming back anytime soon, ladies and gentlemen. Again, this is just another temperature check, another barometer, another canary in the coal mine of what's going on. This is really sad. It is really, really sad. How many people now aren't working?
There's one other store open right here.
We did find
It's
one.
a thrift store. Santa Thrift.
Yeah, a giant thrift store. So we got Michael Kors, a giant thrift store, and Bed Bath & Beyond. 3 stores still open here and probably on life support. So how long do they stay? Maybe the thrift store will outlast all of them. I don't know, but look at this. I mean, as we leave State Line, as we leave all of you.
See you in Vegas. Hope it's better.
See you in Vegas.
Well, it's $6.40 a gallon for regular gas. So much for the oil reserves we got.